What's up, guys? Your boy OG Black with Wednesday's Rats and Wiretaps. Remember, smash, like, subscribe, hit that little OG button on the side. Let's get this show going. You know what I mean, guys? My Patreon and my PayPal and my Cash App is on the descriptions below. If you guys want to donate to the channel and keep supporting OG Black Show, by all means, go ahead. Now, what we're going to get into today, guys, is the great man, El Señor Senior, not Junior, but Senior, Damaso Lopez. Now, what he's doing right now, he's actually hit the topic of Wednesday's Rats and Wiretaps, and I'll tell you guys why. He is definitely someone who, by all means, was the right-hand man of Chapo Guzman for many years. A lot of people did not know how good of a of a um of a confidant he was. You know, Dimaso Lopez at one time helped his compadre Chapo Guzman get out of jail. Um, he also helped run the organization in his absence. From the year 2000 to the year 2010, Damaso Lopez was an intricate part of the Sinaloa cartel. Now, I can't tell you the exact structure and how it went, but from my understanding and what I know, it went like this. El Señor Mayo Zambada, Chapo Guzman, the Beltran Leyvas, and the Dimaso Lopezes. At the end, the Beltran labels were gone, and there was left El Señor, Chapo, and the Damasos. During the absence of Chapo's incarceration, the Damasos um, did what any other family would do. They took advantage of the situation that was given to them. And some people might say take advantage in a bad way, take advantage in a good way. And I'm going to get to my viewpoint and other people's viewpoints that I understand. To me, if I have someone in my organization, I had someone that worked for me one time, and he started off picking up a pound for me. Within 2 weeks, he was picking up two. Within a month or three, he was picking up two or three, four, and there he rose. I introduced him to a lot of people. He ended up saying, "Hey, you know what, OG Black? Thank you for the help, but I got this on my own. I think I need to move up. I think I'm doing things." And by all means, I gave him the blessing, and I said it was fine. Some people in Mexico don't see it that way. The Guzmans don't see it that way either. They never saw it that way. They felt betrayed by the Damaso Lopez family, that the Damaso Lopez family was acting like they were the new owners of Culiacan. And a lot of people were definitely thinking that was going to be the new standard, that the Damaso Lopezes were going to be the future of the Sinaloa cartel and the future of the CDS. But they were mistaken. Because the Guzman Boys, you guys got to understand something. The Guzman Boys never, ever, ever, ever were going to allow someone else to take what their dad and what other people built for so long. You know, their grandfather started as a peasant poppy grower and weed grower. Their dad moved up the ranks. Their older brother Yvonne and them broke the ground for them. So no way in hell were they going to let the Damaso Lopezes just do what they want to do. You know, in the years of 2000, there was a lot of problems with music. Artists were dying. The reason why is because a lot of the narcos were having a little feud between each other with music. Oh, who's got the best corrido? Who's got the best song? Who's got this? Who's got that? And if you guys remember, Gerardo Ortiz had gotten in some really hot water because the song that made him famous is a Mini Leak song. Not a Mini Leak, but I'm sorry, El Licenciado song. I always do that, guys. When I talk about the Damaso Lopez's, I'll say Mini Leak because the Mini Leak is one of my favorite guys. Um, you know, the Lopez's even went to the extent to make their own branch of security. They were called Las Fuerzas Especiales de Damaso Lopez. Now, OG Black's family had a little run-in with them in Sonora and Tijuana and Mexicali. They were pretty strong. They came with a lot of apoyo, which means a lot of help and a lot of support from El Señor El Mayo and from Chapo. Now, guys, what Damaso's been doing, and the reason why today, Wednesday, Rats and Wiretaps is so important is because Damaso, from my understanding, is the reason why Emma Coronel is in handcuffs right now. He made it a point to pinpoint her out. He made it a point for the U.S. government to know that she was a big part in the transactions that Chapo did. Now, a lot of people in the East Coast call it pillow talking. A lot of right here people in the West Coast call it blabbing. You know, when you have a wife or you have a loved one or you have a girlfriend or a mistress or whatever she may be, when you spend enough time with her, you start telling her things. Now, is it always good to mix her into business? It just depends on the situation. You know, someone say, why would you get your wife involved when you have so many other people? Well, when you're in this life of crime or you're in this business, guys, you really don't have trust in anybody. Just like OG Black doesn't. He doesn't trust his own shadow. And that's just the truth. I've been long enough in this game, 3 generations, to know an indictment when I see it, a snitch when I see it, and a RICO act when I smell it. You know, and Chapo probably didn't have anybody of confianza, like they say, or trust. So he did the best thing he did. Now, a lot of people are asking me how important is Dimaso Lopez. He's really important. That's why they wanted him killed. They knew that with him, he could hurt them. Now, Junior and Senior feel so betrayed by Chapo that they're willing to testify and put Emma in jail. You know, it's a dog-eat-dog world. You know, Dimaso Lopez Sr., remember, guys, he knows a lot of government officials. He was a famous person. A lot of people knew who he was. He was involved in a lot of situations with the U.S. government and the Mexican government. Some people even said that at the end, the Damaso Lopez family turned state informant because they were so scared of what was going to happen to them. I believe it's true because Junior did that. He turned himself over to the DEA and he said, take me home, please, get me out of here. You know, just save me before they end up killing me. Which to me was the right thing, because I'm going to tell you guys something. The Dimaso Lopez's know something that not too many cartel people or not too many people take in consideration, and that OG Black knows from family experience. The menores, the chapitos, get you eventually. Ivan, Archivaldo, all of them, they'll get you at the end. Now, what this is what is Damaso doing? It's hurting them so bad right now. They put Emma Coronel in jail. Emma Coronel, Chapos wife, is looking at easy minimum 5 to 10, guys. Conspiracy, you know, drug trafficking, international waters. That is a big charge that people don't get. International waters. That means that her dope, under her guidance, under her counsel, moved from Mexico all the way across the sea. Whether it crossed from Mexico to the U.S. through sea, whether it crossed to Mexico to Cuba, whether vice versa, wherever it crossed at, that is a major charge. From my understanding, that charge carries a minimum of 20 years. Now, will she cooperate? You know, I have a firm belief that she will. How much will she tell? Who knows? How much will the UN government take for what she's saying? Who knows? You know, they want real bust, guys. None of that stuff of oh, you know, thank you for that information, you know, blah blah blah. And no, it's not like that no more. They've learned. Now that's how things go. They busted Chapo, they busted all his older guys and guys that worked for him before. Now it's going down to the little people. It's cleanup crew time. The feds always do their cleanup. You know, that's one person the OG Black is scared of, is the feds. You know, you don't want to get involved with the feds, guys. Now, here's a recap on what we talked today on Wednesday, Rats and Wiretaps. Dimaso Lopez and their family is definitely putting a hurting on the Guzman family. You know, this is an update on what's been happening to Emma Coronel. She is in handcuffs. From my understanding, she does not have a bail. She has a bail hold because she is a flight risk. And OG Black knows that for a fact because he is a flight risk himself. Why? Because the first time I got bail, I split. You know, guys, I think at the end, what Damaso Lopez did and what's going on is not right. And, you know, I think that the women and children should always be left out of this business, even if the women were involved in the aspect that Emma was involved in. You know, as long as she wasn't ordering anybody's deaths or ordering anybody's abductions and stuff like that, I think they should be left out of it, you know. I always believe that, you know, the women do what their husband tells them to do, and they shouldn't be punished for that. If she is punished, make it a minimum punishment. She gets a deal. She gets caught again, then you get her good. It's your boy OG Black. Smash like, subscribe, share this. Remember, my Patreon, my PayPal, and my Cash App is open on descriptions below. It's your boy OG Black, man. Hope you guys enjoy this, and I'm out.